effect. Now, LA to Vegas in just 2 hours on a high-speed train. Plans are in the works to build the new line. Billions in funding were just announced.
So the question is, will people ditch their cars for the tracks?
Well, KCAL News reporter Tom Wade is here with all the details.
Well, I think about a weekend in Vegas, a few late nights maybe. Wouldn't it be easier to get on the train perhaps than
You can get there in a matter of what?
Yeah, instead of the car, I don't know. We'll see. All right, so the train back to LA, the owners of a company building this high-speed rail are hoping the answer to that question is yes. They're putting up $12 billion to make this project happen.
Brightline West is engineered to utilize the middle of the existing I-15 freeway.
Plans to roll out a new high-speed train between the Inland Empire and Las Vegas are taking shape. Riders would get from the Rancho Cucamonga Metrolink station to the Vegas Strip in just 2 hours. Passengers who are already using the Rancho station seem on board with the concept.
I think that would be spectacular. You know, you think about it, it takes you 3.5 hours to get there.
It seems like every single time I fly in or out of Vegas, I have some kind of trouble.
A private company called Brightline West is behind the project. Their plan is to build 200 miles of track connecting Las Vegas with the Metrolink station in Rancho Cucamonga, with trains running at 220 miles per hour. While construction will be paid for mostly through private funding, Governor Gavin Newsom just announced the project will receive $3 billion from the bipartisan infrastructure bill.
You know, people will get out of their car. If it's faster, if it's lower cost, some combination thereof.
Experts say the new line could potentially take millions of cars off the road and ease some airport traffic.
There's one place where it might, and that would be the I-15 going out to Vegas. And, you know, we've all been stuck in traffic on that route. So the short answer is at some times of day, at some times of year, it could be a traffic reliever.
The announcement comes as plans for California's bullet train between LA and San Francisco remains in limbo. That project launched 15 years ago with little progress, and costs have skyrocketed tens of billions of dollars over the original price tag.
Look, I don't know what's going to happen with either project, but there's something interesting that you're seeing here. When you have corridors that are incredibly heavily traveled without alternate routes, which is what Los Angeles to Las Vegas is, that can be an opportunity for the private sector to build the infrastructure.
Brightline is already operating high-speed rail in Florida between West Palm Beach and Miami, which the company built on existing freight track. The next project will be a major test of whether Californians will get on board and ditch their cars for trains.
Take the train, and it totally takes away the stress of driving.
Brightline says they're hoping to have the project finished before the 2028 Olympics here in LA. And Pat and Juan, they're also saying it's going to be a pretty green train. They're going to use solar panels to power the train, which is going to be electric.
Okay. Well, it says they want to have it done before the Olympics.
Yeah.
But do we have an exact date and an exact cost? We've heard billions are being given, but do we have any firm numbers?
How much it's going to cost to get that ticket, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 years is what they're saying for the duration of the construction. Okay. So that kind of works out to being before the Olympics. We'll see, you know, a lot of times, I think a lot of people in California are like, you know, they look at that San Francisco, LA situation, but that's, you know, a public project. This is a private, you know, mostly privately funded by a private company. So that's one of the major differences here. They're saying for prices right now, they're not giving those out yet because I think they're waiting to, you know, see when the project finishes. So, you know, a ticket price now might be a little different than 4 years from now, right?
Well, I mean, it sounds pretty good.
I hope they could get it done in 4 years. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
Especially for the Olympics.
And then you just take if you live in LA, you just take the Metrolink to Rancho Cucamonga and then head out. So, and if you live in the IE, it's great. You're right there.
Yeah.
Orange County's above, you know, so.
Okay.
There we go.
Progress.
We'll all take it together.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Tom. Right, turning now to a big swing in temperatures. KCAL meteorologist Evelyn Taft has your next weather. Ev.
Yes, indeed. We're saying goodbye to the 80s.